Hey guys, it's Randy Reviews. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe. I want to give you my Black Mirror Season 7 review. The show just dropped yesterday on Netflix. There's 6 episodes. And out of 6, I really like 3. The 3 that I did like was the first one was Calming People. I really enjoyed that one. Eulogy. I enjoyed that one. And the last one, USS Callister Into Infinity, which is a sequel to a prior episode, I believe 6 or 7 years ago. But yeah, so like I said, I really like Common People with Rashida Jones and Chris O'Dowd and Tracy Ellen Ross. Rashida Jones' character has a tumor, so she's in a coma. The husband Mike meets Tracy Ellen Ross's character that works for this company called Rivermind, saying they can perform the surgery for free, but and she'll be brand new again. So they do that, and the surgery's successful, and then she starts spewing ads and stuff like that, sleeping longer. They go and talk to her about it. She says that she's well aware of these things, and you have to upgrade the tier. So I liked how the episode incorporates corporations and greed and all about X, Y, and Z, and we can get rid of that, but you have to pay an additional $500, and how far are they willing to go? Because he just wants his wife back, but then things get tight with money, and he starts resorting to the dark side of the web. That's introduced by his friend at work. So yeah, so this is really my favorite episode. I'm not gonna give too much spoilers of everything that happened, but I really did enjoy this one. Eulogy with Paul Giamatti. He gets a phone call saying that I believe an ex-girlfriend from years ago passed away. He said he can't make the funeral, so they send this kind of high-tech AI thing he puts in so his consciousness could be there. Yeah, so he gets a tour guide, and he goes through old photos and starts telling them the story, and there's a twist about who the tour guide is or was. I really enjoyed the twist. Paul Giamatti, he's great. And very emotional episode. I really enjoyed it, Yeah, I really enjoyed that one. I don't want to say too much about that one, but they just kind of go through, like I said, the photos and this happened, this, and who's that standing behind him, and it's very kind of like a Ghost of Future Past, I think it's called, past, present, future, and USS Callister Into Infinity picks up where the first one left off. Pretty much, they work at a game company. The people that got sucked into the game, they work for a game company. They get cloned. They get stuck in there, and the sequel picks up where there's clones. So there's one in the game, there's one out. And Kristen Miliotti's character out. Tell the CIA what happened. She was in his apartment the day that he died. He didn't kill him. What was going on? So they try to merge with the other characters. Yeah, a bunch of stuff happens, and Christian Miliotti's character, I think, gets hit by a car and ends up at a hospital, and I don't get too much away. It's an hour and a half. It's a movie length episode, but rightfully so. I really enjoyed this one, and I'm not making too much sense out of it, but it's a really good episode. The whole, I think, crew is back. The original crew from the first episode. Like I said, Christian Milioti did a great job as always. If you've seen Penguin, then but yeah, just deals with that, trying to meet their clones and trying to get everything back on track, and and it ends on a happy note. Or at least for Christian Milioti, it ends on a happy note. But yeah. So to go into episodes I wasn't really keen on was Beatty Nori. Maria, she's a researcher for a chocolate company. She encounters a focus group, and one of the members of the focus group happens to be a girl that she went to school with that wasn't really popular. So she goes to the focus group. People like her. She gets a job in her office, and she's stuff starts happening. She starts seeing stuff. You don't really know what's going on with Maria's character. Why she. You get why she's bent on because she wasn't really popular. Why is she popular now? What's her angle? She was always in the computer room. And so most of it is a psychological drama. I wasn't a fan of the ending, the kind of science fiction ending, the way things unfold with Verity. I didn't say her name. Verity's character. But everyone did a good job in it, you know. Okay. And the next one's Hotel Revere with Isaiah Ray Lacafina. There's this remake. She's a A-list actor, and there's this remake movie, a black and white film that she loved, but she's up for the male lead. So you know they're trying to get Awkwafina's get their I guess casting director trying to get people, and they mentioned Ryan Reynolds, Ryan Gosling passed, Timothy Chalamet passed. So I really like this episode, how they speak to Hollywood. I know a lot of people won't enjoy this one, but I like to see it get sucked in instead of, as she goes showed up to the set, instead of it being like an actual film. They do AI stuff. Her consciousness gets in the film, and stuff happens while she's in the film, debating if she'll leave, but she has to say the lines the correct way in order to get out. So it's a struggle for her character, because once she gets to know people, it's hard for her to leave. I really enjoyed that one. And there's Plaything. A character gets arrested for shoplifting. They try to find out who he is. They go to his apartment. They found, not far from his apartment, they found a suitcase with a body in it, and they're trying to find out who this guy was. Who was he? And he goes into the story about who he was when he was younger, and it deals with him getting introduced to a game that he gets obsessed with. It's an acid trip, literally, no pun intended. This episode becomes an acid trip. I just wasn't really a fan of it. Just the whole. I don't mind when character tells us a story and we live through the episode through a flashback, but it just doesn't. I just wasn't a fan of the whole. Getting sucked into this game and think these characters are talking to you, and like I said, like I said, that's gonna do it. I believe I broke down every episode without giving spoilers for those who haven't seen it. So I just kind of give my take on it. I really, like I said, there's 6 episodes. I enjoyed 3 of them out of 3. So, like I said, 3 out of 3 ain't bad. Could have been worse. I could have not liked any of them, but I did. And so yeah, just let me know your opinion of Black Mirror Season 7. Did you watch it? Did you enjoy it? Did it make a comeback? I think I appreciate this season than last season. I know it's been a couple of years. I only saw it once when it premiered, but yeah. Oh, one thing going in that I should have done was I knew that SS Callister Into the Infinity is a sequel episode. I should have watched the first one to, because there's a lot of callbacks and stuff they say that I really didn't remember. The cloning one was part of it. I was like, how's Christine Miliotti's here and then she's in the spaceship? I didn't, but I should have, my fault. I should have saw the first one to get a better understanding. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comments. What was your favorite episode? Maybe you liked the three I liked. Maybe you liked the 3 I didn't like. Maybe you liked all 6. Let me know. Yeah, just let me know your thoughts below. What you like, what you didn't like, Any feedback, you give feedback, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.